Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the High School Star League of Legends Season 1 Playoffs. It's the Switch format round 2. Welcome to the stream brought to you in part by our friends at Twitch TV, Newake, and MSI. We're here with Game 2 of Mark Keppel High School versus Bolsa Grande High School. Mark Keppel up 1-0. You'll be seeing them on your blue side, Bolsa Grande obviously on your red side. I'm excited to join my blonde because she's going to be your casters for the evening. After this best of three, we do have one more best of three coming up for you guys, so of course stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and I'm actually really excited for this game. I'm glad we can get there in a timely fashion as well. And one thing I want to talk about right now is the summoner spells coming out from Bolsa Grande. We have 2 teleports on our mid, or rather our solo laners, and that's really going to be impactful for the mid game.
Yeah, definitely. Having 2 teleports on the solo laners, don't normally see that too often, but we're seeing quite a few interesting champions coming out. For one thing, there are a lot of global ultimates in this game, or semi-global ultimates. So there's, of course, the Nocturne ultimate that we're seeing coming out. We're also seeing the Pantheon ultimate. So both of the junglers just kind of had the semi-global ultimates. And I guess, more teleports equal more map pressure, more map coverage as well. And with champions like, Kassadin, it's definitely very useful to be getting around the map. Because Kassadin, after laning phase gets level 6, he wants to roam, get fed, get snowbally. And, that's just kind of the story of Kassadin.
And what we didn't touch up on yet either? We didn't talk about this Tristana pick.
We also didn't talk about Flares not actually buying items. Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
There he is.
Okay, anyway, yeah. Tristana coming in, very late game champion. Why don't you go ahead and iterate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, hopefully for Trist, she can get through the beginning parts of the game all right, because Tristana, she's kind of handicapped with her range and the fact that she doesn't really have good spells for the, mid game. Her problem is a mid game. Her early game, she's got some bursts with some, weird magic damage spells. She's got the damage over time, explosive shot, and her rocket jump, which also slows and resets. So her early game's eh. Her mid game is really bad. It's not good at all. But then her late game comes and she's shooting you from her nexus to your nexus. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. Late game Tristana not something to be trifled with, and apparently early game the Mexican already taking a lot of damage. Quite a few different champions coming out, quite a few saved champions as well. We are seeing once again the return of the LeBlanc and the Lucian, so no bans coming out. I'm gonna guess they might have wanted the Tiger ban and ban to GSG Flares or something like that. I don't know. Of course, replays we're watching right now, so we don't actually know what the picks and bans were, but what we do know is that Lucian and LeBlanc got through, and those were some 2 very key players in the last game.
Yeah, and I just wanted to take a quick look at Flares, because he did buy a Doran's ring on Malphite, which might be a sign in the future for a potential full AP Malphite, which would be kind of hilarious, but at the same time kind of brutal, because you can use your DFG while you're rushing within your ultimate and just instantly delete a target.
Yeah. And he has a LeBlanc on his side, so it would just be deletions coming out all over the place. That's a very scary duo coming up. So top lane we actually will be seeing the first gank of the game. Both of these junglers are actually really strong early gankers, and I think they might have seen each other here. We'll see how this one plays out here. The jump's going to be coming in, and Flare's going to be taking quite a bit of damage. Both of these top laners pretty low from previous fights. And these junglers as well taking some damage in order to be helping out their top laners. Looks like Kianari wants to stick around for a little bit longer. He gets actually really low from that attempted gank.
Oh yeah, and after the first clear from both junglers, they both just met each other in the top lane, and that's kind of like solo queue, but in the professional we see a lot of lane swaps nowadays. To see traditional lanes and neither team trying to switch it up, especially with the Tristana pick, who's kind of weak during the early phases in the game. You might want to be dodging now when they have a Lucian. It's really volatile to the game in the champion picks that you have.
Yep. Top lane bid trades coming out here. Same thing for his bottom lane, a lot of action coming off. And Lucian, definitely one of the stronger AD carries. Hold on, here's Exhaust coming down, Preach coming in for the gank. They're all going to be leaping in here. Flashes, stuns, heals coming off. The Zenith plate, they're all flashing under the tower, trying to get the kill. The Exhaust coming off the heal. RG killer there, gets down. First blood over to the Mexican, gets it. And oh man, once again, he's just making for. Actually, no, it was Cinto last game that made first blood plays. The Mexican turns this one around. Shields coming off, heals coming off. And RG killing it gets too low from 2 tower shots, gets taken down. A really aggressive move right there, and he just couldn't take down Sabenji.
Yeah, let's use exhaust to slow down the enemy champion. You normally want to use exhaust to like lower their damage output, but that was really nifty.
Yeah.
They slowed them under the turret, took that extra turret shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. Also, Janna. We didn't even talk about the Janna pick either. There's so many nuanced things in this game. It's just really interesting to see.
It's really interesting. Jan in this team composition, it's really strange. I'm trying to figure out who did the Mexican play last game. He played Morgana, I think. Yeah, he played Morgana
Yeah, I think
last.
so.
So I guess maybe it's just his playstyle here, because Sinto last game we saw him, he liked a lot of Thresh, now he's on Leona. Now he
Oh,
gets taken
no.
out by the right. Oh man, I was waiting. I was holding my son, I was like, is this actually gonna happen?
Well, that actually happened in OGN Masters to the jungler CJ Frost Swift.
I didn't
Actually,
realize,
yes.
I didn't realize Broken Shard was in this game. Oh man. Anyway,
Oh.
really unfortunate day, obviously. I think that gank up in top lane kind of set him behind. He took a lot of damage. He stuck around for a little bit too long. Bottom lane, hold on here. Not exhaust. Tornado's coming out. It looks like they'll be okay, but yeah, I think that he might set Kiyonar a little bit behind, and he's gonna be set a little bit more behind with that. Middle lane, Kathy Pham also taking a lot of damage. LeBlanc really taking advantage of the weaker cast in the early game right now. But once he gets level 6, which is right now, it might be a little bit scary, but pretty low on all things. Hasn't picked up a kill yet either, so might be a little later for this Snowbally casting to come out.
Yeah, and you know, Khazad pre-6, like, it's just destruction in lane. You gotta be really careful. But with the new reworked Khazad, you have that shield. And the shield really helps you get through the laning phase, as compared to older Khazad who had no such shield and was very squishy in lane and, like, was really hard for him to lane. But, you know, with that shield, and in competitive play, he's also really relevant because mid lane's kind of isolated. You have all the lane swaps going in the side lanes, but then you just, like, look in the mid lane. It's like, oh, we gotta...
Yeah, it was like, what happened to the top lane farm lane? I thought that was that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe mid lane had too much action, so they decided to make the top lane be full of it.
Yeah, all the lane swaps coming in from LCS. It's interesting. I mean, we see it. Obviously, it influences a lot of other play, like HSL. The match we streamed yesterday, you actually saw one of the teams attempt to go for kind of the LCS style push, where they had the dual lane up top lane, and they had the jungler and the top laner buddy systeming around the jungle. Didn't really work. Their dual lane got 2v2'd by the enemy top laner and jungler, and ended up losing 2 kills. And then
Oh.
it was just kind of downhill from there. So obviously, guys, be careful. It's the professionals that are playing in the LCS. You don't want to try that stuff at home without a lot of thinking.
Yeah, and it's like they do them for such nuanced reasons as well. Like, if I'm right, I heard that Azrael was picked in one game because he's good at quick pushing turrets with his W. So like, if you're at home thinking, oh, you know, Ezreal's W is so good, it's really not. It's only good in specific scenarios.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, definitely not the champion pickers. I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe they just didn't do right at champions. Obviously, couldn't put too much analysis on it. But anyway, middle lane, once again, damage coming out. But it's Caston taking a lot of it here. And he's gone for normal Caston builds coming out. Rod of Ages coming out. Pretty standard.
Mm-hmm. And we see LeBlanc picking up the Phoenix Codex, which, I mean, you have different builds for LeBlanc. You have one in Korea where they try and get Athenes and treat her like a mage in the early game and then assassinate people later. But in, like, NA and in EU, you see a lot of Deathfire Grasp LeBlancs. Luckily, we know that Phoenix Codex actually builds into both items, so... Ooh,
Yeah.
double chains coming out in the mid lane.
Yeah, 2 chains coming out. Bottom lane, we're seeing some action coming out. Sinta wants to come in here. Here's a point coming in. They knock him back as well with the Janna ultimate. The 3-man soul flare coming out, but he can't get out of there. Sinta takes too much damage. Trying to get out of it. Kiyonar does pick up the kill. Killing it might be too close. There's the double kill coming in. Sabendu though taking damage from tower shots. But the man jump actually does get cancelled.
Oh,
but
teleport.
it does mean double teleport coming in onto the ward. It's a solo in. The crew jumping in. They get the kill. 3-1 now on the kill trade score. Kiyonar now taking damage. Here comes the Mantheon. Grand Skyfall coming in. Can he come in time is the question. A little bit too far away, but he does. Is there for a little bit more support. The Mexican now taking damage in the bottom lane. There's a jump in. The Preach does get the kill. It's all worth it. Dirtbag tries to get in, tries to get to Masiyahu. He stays inside the bush though. Flares though, he teleported in as well. Got the kill. Now going in for Preach, and Preach is out of his position here. Tries to flash away. Might be able to, but Dirtbag and Flares very close behind as they're looking to catch up to him. He's looking to get away though. A crazy fight coming in as everyone teleports in. The bottom lane is actually respawned. They're coming back in here. Breach gets low. Flares does get the kill. So Xenoblade does come through to get the stun lockup. They're trying to get Dirtbag. Oh, he jukes them up. He has the blue buff. Come on, get there. Oh, killing it. Does find the kill onto him. Now he's taking damage from Flares. They're trying to change this one back. 2v1. Flares is trying to get this one off. He's on Jackson's side, but he still gets the 2v1. He gets a kill. Now Savenji is coming in to help out. Kathy Pham is here as well. Back to came right back up. Sinto taking too much damage. The AP Malphite. The shutdown does come through. And they trade that one out. I don't even know how many kills got traded there. So many kills coming in an extended team fight.
That was so extended that the bot lane could respond and come back. Like, is this old Fnatic? Because you had the double teleport coming down, and then you had Flares teleporting, you had Preach man dropping, everyone and their mother was in the bot lane.
I don't even know what just happened. Oh man, so many, yeah, as you're saying, so many global teleports coming out there, and that was kind of what we were touching on in the early game, you know, global pressure coming off. That is definitely a huge example of it, as everyone gets out to bottom lane, people respawn, get back in, all that stuff.
And now everyone needs to calm down for their cooldowns.
Mark Keppel, though, do come up on top of that fight, 7-5 in kills. They're also 2,000 gold ahead. And they also just got 3 players, and it's it is really just the AP Malphite coming off here. He picks up Athene's Unholy Grail, so he is going for damage, and we saw in that fight. And actually, bottom lane, we're seeing a fight as well. Sinto taking a lot of damage here, and the culling will be coming off. Will be forced to come out of there. So Benji picked up double buffs from that last fight, and we're seeing him put it to good use.
Yeah, once I saw the Malphite pick, I was like, okay, what's going on? Because I knew Flares just wanted to, you know, he wants to carry.
Oh, Soulfire coming down here. They're trying to get the tower. Preaches in here once again. So Benji gets under the tower. Does get taken down, though. Killing it. It gets the double buffs passed over to him. But he is low as well. Oh, the Mexicans trying to catch up here. Follows the flash. Gets the kill. Kiyunari now in behind here. Finds on some damage onto Preach here. Gonna get the spear as well. Gets the slows coming out. And it looks like Preach will be able to escape. Let's get a stun in there. And get out. Oh, Dirtbag up in top lane. Mattis Yahoo. Takes a lot of, not even a lot of damage, is able to survive. He has the Spectre's Cowl, so he's obviously building for the magic resist, and he's gonna need it. There's actually attempted steal coming through. Preaching Kathy Pham has something to say about this one. He might be able to out-damage these two here, but Kiyunari gets out to Kathy Pham, forces the cast in and out. Preach, meanwhile, looked for some damage onto the Mexican, but Kiyunari is now getting onto him for some damage. They want to go back in. Kiyunari gets the kill with the Dustbringer, looking for 2. As he gets out to Preach, he gets stunned up, though, and he does get taken down as Preach does get the kill. There's more kill trades coming in here. It's a 1-for-1.
And, you know, he was actually able to spell shield the dot coming out from Kiyunari, and like that means he gets additional attack speed, so he might have just almost killed Preach there, which was really close, but not quite.
Yep, so Benji trying to get in there as well. Anyway, blue buff attempted steals coming down. Not quite working out for, I guess, either team. They do trade 1-for-1. Kills coming around the board, though, and it's a lot going over to the side of Kiyunari. On the jungle. Ooh, a lot of jumps coming around here. Here's the Soulfire gonna land. There's a 3-man dive onto Dirtbag. Preach comes in there. They do pick up the kill. And that was a fast kill coming in there. So many men pile onto Dirtbag. They do get the kill. And now they'll be pushing in onto the middle lane. Looking to get the second tower of the game. The first one for Bolsa Grande here. They did pick up a tower in the bottom lane from Mark Keppel High School. And actually looking to defend here. Kiyunari and the Mexican looking to save this tower. Kiyunari taking a lot of damage here. Does get some shields going down for him. Exhausted as well. The fan wants to go in under the tower. Does some damage. Now wants to get out. Knockup coming in here. And the Mexican does a lot of damage with the tower. That's coming in for the side. Players coming in once again. Gets the kill onto Kathy Pham. And for the side, the Coley coming off as well. Everyone collapsing onto the middle lane. Looking to get out to Preach. They want those double buffs. And they'll get a Kiyunari once again with the kill. This Loches, the Sinto Dirtbag comes in from the side, gets the kill for 3 members of Bolsa Grande going down.
Alright, Malphite is the flares as Shyvana is the save. Save made something called like the save flank, where as Shyvana you flank the enemy team, kind of like what flares just did on Malphite, and it was just really reminiscent of that. And I thought it was really funny because it's like out of nowhere, flares, boom, you're all knocked up, and it's just like immense damage too because he's building ability power. So Flare is just showing that even though this is kind of like a fun pick, you can make it work.
Yeah, AP Malphite. It's very fun to see. So it looks like he's going to be pushing down bottom lane. 5 members of Bolsa Grande High School are in the area, but they're actually just going to go for the dragon here, and it looks like they'll easily be able to pick it up. This will be first dragon of the game, I believe. Bolsa Grande High School looking to get back into this. They have a 6,000 gold lost right now, with Keppel taking the lead so far in this game. They do get the dragon, and they will be backing out of that one. So just easy objective coming in from them, and just a quick play coming out to pick that one up. So it will be nice for them. But so far, gold still in the favor of Keppel High School.
And you know, I can't help but focus on Flares' AP Malphite. It's just so interesting. And now he's building a Deathfire's Grasp. Like, okay, if they have a Fed member, just say bye-bye to them now, because he's just going to get blown up.
Yeah, Flare's getting fed once again. Last game, Dirtprick got a lot of kills. This game, not so much so far. But he's going to be that Bursty LeBlanc, so definitely could be able to pick one up. And they just passed that pink. I think they passed that pink wood about 1,000,000 times right now at this point. Oh, man. So that one's going to survive for a little longer. But now we're going to be seeing Keppel High School looking to put on some pressure. They have the pushes going in on all 3 lanes as they're looking to just keep this one going for themselves. Bolsa Grande High School. It's going to be difficult for them to find some kills so far. With Elena, Kathy Pham, Caston hasn't done too well. Dirtprick obviously doing a lot of damage here. Preach does get taken down. Dived under that tower, and it's a 4-man push onto the middle lane.
Yeah, and you know, they're just diving these turrets. They are relentless.
Looking for some Dirtbrick though, gets locked up, gets the clone away though, and here comes the Paranoia onto Killinator. The flash, the Monsoon coming off, getting knockbacks, Killinator out of position. Sinto goes down. Killinator does survive, gets over the wall of his base there. We'll be able to live here, Captain Pham. So gets the Coley coming off, the flash away. The heal's coming off as well. But here comes the Grand Skyfall, seeing if he can get the impact damage. But from the side, Preach comes in. Captain Pham finds a kill into Dirtbrick. Preach taking a lot of damage upon entry. Matsuyahu found Sabeji, got the kill. Flares, though, gets a kill for himself. And now they'll be chasing after him. Chanel coming in for disengage. Does get the knock up. Captain Pham decides to jump in here, trying to still get onto Flares. He's so tanky for a straight AP Malphite. And he's going to be going down slowly but surely here. Has to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to go down to any damage from Flares. But Kathy Pham does get the kill. And they do trade that one out. And they do defend their base. 4 members of Keppel going down in the attempted push.
There was a perfect Malphite ultimate to knock up Preach right when he was falling down. I'm not too sure if you caught that, but it was exactly the moment that he fell down that he hit him upwards. And it was just amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean,
these dives.
Yeah, unfortunately, the fight didn't go in favor, even with that play. So it was just Bolsa Grande had more members at the time. A lot of them are able to survive as well. They focused a lot onto RG killing and trying to take him down. He just flash shield over the wall, got away, and Dirtbrick actually gonna get a big cut off. His Soulfang coming in, Dirtbrick connects. They get onto him, and they get another quick kill, and he has been caught out a few times this game. Has to be really careful. Has given up probably a few more kills than he would like to at this point.
Yeah, and you know, they're so far behind at the moment. It's a 5k gold lead at before the 20-minute mark. It's just really sizable, and the DFG is completed on the AP Malphite. So you're going to see what I've been hyping up all game, where Malphite just ults someone, and then he DFGs while he's dashing, and then boop.
Yeah, so now we'll be seeing Keppel High School. You're gonna have to be thinking very carefully about their next fight. Last one didn't go too well. They have a really strong engage composition with the Malphite Nocturne. They just had to put it into good usage. And actually, Yahoo going for some dragons to set up in top lane. Just wants to clear out the waves. A lot of tower pressure coming out to him. So Benji trading really well actually with Killinator, who has not been doing too well so far this game period. Grand Skyfall going to be coming in there looking for a 3v3 fight. Grand Skyfall, though, takes so long getting a Kathy Fam already going down. Gets to shut down Kinari with it. Preach now comes in here. Cleaning it as well on the other side of the wall, looking to see what he can do. He is sitting on the ward. He's not looking for any auto attacks just yet. And now he'll be getting chased after by the Paranoid. Preach is too low as well. And the Mexican is looking to get the kill onto him. And it'll be Dirtprek with the final hit. And as well as Killinator going down on the side to Benji getting it. And it's a 4-man push coming in onto the middle lane.
And you know, we had Killinator walk over the ward again, and actually autoed it this time while he was trying to auto.
Yeah, and looks like tower will be going down. Sinto wants to go back in to defend it. Does get taken out to Benji with the kill. And this is going to be an inhibitor falling low. Kathy Fam seeing what he can do to defend this. And it actually looks like Benji brave enough to just stick around, looking for it, gets the inhibitor, now wants to back away. Looking like he might just be wanting to fight. Kathy Fam actually throwing down some damage. And now he'll be trying to get away here. Kathy Fam still wants to go in, and he does get some damage on Killinator here. Gets the last hit, gets the kill. But they do lose an inhibitor for that.
And that's exactly what Bolsa Grande need. Like, they don't need their inhibitor dead, but what they need is to give the kills over to Tristana, because if Tristana actually starts ramping up, she'll be a lot more frightful. She also rushed the Blade of the Rune King, which means she wanted an earlier power spike, as opposed to rushing, say, an Infinity Edge, which you would normally see on Tristanas who try and play for the late game. But she wants to get that Blade of the Rune King to make sure that she can effectively kite the opponent, get the attack speed up because it'll probably get lowered by flares, and stay relevant for the mid game, like I was talking about. Such a detrimental mid game.
Yep, so item buys coming out here. Looking fairly standard. Obviously, tank items coming in for both of these junglers here. May not be working out so well because Preach has no MR and he gets shredded by Flares. He wants to go in, but Flares cannot get the final hit. And they actually go over the wall into the Baron Pit, and they do get the kill on the GSC Flares. Now GJ after Dirtprek, they're going to get the kill onto him, or maybe not. He gets back inside the pit, but the Baron focuses him down and gets the double kill over to Madness Yahi. And now Kathy Fam wants to go in here. The Mexican gonna be throwing out the ultimate to try to get on Benji though, seeing what they can do about it. Madness Yahi now needs some help himself. Kinari and the Mexican onto him, and they try to figure out who they want to fight and where they want to fight, because the team is just so split. So Benji gets a kill out to Sinto. Kathy Fam takes out a kill as well, and just a very odd split coming out from Mark Keppel right there.
Yeah, they're trading kills back and forth, and you know, if you're Mark Keppel right now, you want to end the game. You don't want to be fooling around and like giving gold to this like really detrimental late game where you have a Kazan and a Tristana, double teleport, triple global. Like, you don't want to be doing that. You want to try and close the game out as soon as you possibly can, and it's really good.
No. That was the weird split coming out from Bolsa Grande. They kind of split up where their fights are going. I don't think they were deciding. I don't think they were able to decide what targets they were going there for. But Mark Keppel picking up the win in that, but they aren't able to push off of that. So it kind of goes back to your point. So I think you need to look for some pushes here. And it was just a really risky move by Flares and Dirtprek going in as like a 2v5, 2v4. And now he actually wants to go in and kill it. And he does get the burst down. Will he pay for it? The answer is no. And no one is there to follow from Flares. That is the AP Malphite.
That is the bop. That is so unfortunate. I didn't realize that Malphite was basically LeBlanc. But anyways, they get the blue buff over onto Kathy Fam. And you know, that's pretty good. Gonna lower the cooldown, get some mana, because Kazan's so mana hungry nowadays.
Yeah. Right, so vision coverage coming out of Bolsa Grande High School. Definitely putting a lot of it down around the Baron area. They don't want that to be going down over to Mark Keppel. So far, Mark Keppel going to be remaining with the split push. Last game we saw Flares had that split push on Jax. Now AP Malphite is looking for some split push. He might be in a bit of trouble here. Killinator and Sinto are onto him, but Dirtprek is going to be in here as well. Look for some burst. Looking to turn this one around. Killinator is forced to back out of here. Teleport does come out as well. Flashing from Sinto, trying to get a stun down. Can't find anything. Dirtprek takes some damage as well as he's looking to just keep on with this trade. The Mexican has joined up in here as well. Sinto actually goes down to Dirtprek. And now GSG flares, gets low, killing it, tries to jump in. Kathy Fan coming in, the Jan ultimate coming out to save him though. The heal's coming in, he's able to live. The double kill coming out. And GSG flares is saved by the Janet heals coming in. And top lane as well, we're seeing a shutdown. 4 members of Bolsa Grande go down. And side lane turrets are going to be taken down.
And you know, when your opponent has, well, your opposing team has 2 assassins, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to be jumping into them. Even if they're really low on health, that's what really good players will do. They'll bait you in. They'll be like, oh, you know, I have 200 health. Like, I'm not going to do any damage now. No, they're just going to turn and just take out your health bar, especially if you're a really squishy AD carry such as Tristana.
So Tyre's going to be going down here, 7 tires to 1. Now Sabenji though going to get jumped on top lane. The Mexican seeing if he can trade. The Grand Skyfall does come down though. There's going to be 4 members trying to chase after. Nice slow though coming out. This slow's coming out from Kathy Fam as well. Flares is on the other side. Oh, the tornado stopping the Zenith blade, able to prevent it from landing. A nice move there. Meanwhile, Dirtbrek, Killinator looking for some damage here. Gonna get onto him. The chain's coming out. Doesn't get the kill. The chain doesn't connect.
You know how cool guys walk away from explosions? Cool LeBlancs walk away from ethel chains, from popping, but...
Yeah,
no. Yeah, not so cool when you walk away and they don't get the kill.
Yeah, they don't go down. Middle lane, though. Sees there, Sinto wants to get onto Sabenji here. Once again, though, taking a lot of damage. Stun does come off. Kianari does get the kill. And now Flares will be coming in from the side as well. They're trying to get onto the inhibitor though. Will be going down. Inhibitor gets taken down. And it's a really high goalie coming off. And actually Preach from the side. Mexican and Dirtbreaker onto him. Mexican does get the kill. And now we'll be seeing Flares jumping in. Gets the kill onto the 2 Nexus towers. But he's taking a little bit too much damage. Kathy Fam is here. They are Lockett coming up to see if they can save him. Matsuya, who does get the kill. Dragon's Ascent comes out. Towers going down by the Nexus though. There's a tornado knockup coming in. Kianari once again has so much damage. Get on to Kathy Fam, gets the kill. And now Dirtbrick is here as well. Let's try to go for some trades here. Yahoo does get knocked back. Janet tornado once again looking for some plays with it. But they're unable to get the kill onto the tank here. Soulfire comes up, does get the stun. Now Sabenji gets low, but they get the thirst damage coming down. Dirtbrick gets the kill, and now it'll be Sinto going low. Sabenji with the kill. Preach comes back in. He responded, is looking for some damage, killing it as well. Throws down the ultimate, doesn't get a kill, and now so many members of Keppel low, and all the tower shots to the side take down the kill. And now
the jumps.
Back in, Kianari does get the kill, gets on the Dirtbrick as well, but Dirtbrick got the kill. And now Preach is all by himself, seeing if he can do anything about this one. Sabenji does get shaken down with the shutdown, and the double kill comes down. Preach goes for the leapfrogs and gets the double kill. 4 members of Keppel High School going down.
And you know, everyone who's jumping in is just dying. It's like, okay, Tristana is ready to jump in and get that triple kill reset with her jump. No, she dies to LeBlanc, and then LeBlanc's like, okay, it's my turn to turn onto Preach. And unfortunately, Preach just jumps on her and she dies. It's just like, oh no, like, everyone's overstaying, and it's just like a ramble for these kills, and you don't want to do that against teams that scale really hard into the late game, but you also have a 15k lead now? Yeah, you have a 15k lead now, so it's really risky.
Yep, so after that, Keppel High School, though, they did take down an inhibitor as well as a Nexus Tower from that fight, so definitely able to still apply some pressure. Did give a lot of kills up for it, though. Definitely saying they're welcome.
No one saw that jump from Killinator.
Looking for another push coming off. Flares wants to get aggressive once again here. Teleport coming in from the side. This is going to be a bad move for them here. But actually over the top, Killinator taking damage. Solo Flare doesn't land because Flares is getting out of here. Dirtbag coming in, looking for the assassination. Killinator is still alive. And it looks like he might be able to start. The flash of the Glacial Shroud does get the kill. Flares does go down though as he gets locked up. And Yahoo does get the kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Once again, Grand Skyfall, not even sure. Oh, going in for the defend on his base here as the Nexus towers are going low. Meanwhile, though, in the jungle, Yahoo taking a lot of damage. The Mexican Dirtbrick and to Benjer onto him. They'll be able to take him down, and now they'll be following this one up. They should be able to clean up this fight fairly easily here. Preach goes down, as well as Sinto. Shutdowns coming in, double kill as well for Sabenji, and this is looking like this is going to be the game here. 29 minutes in, Nexus Tower does go down. Kathy Fan wants to re-engage, but GG's coming out into chat, and this is most definitely the game going over to Keppel High School, looking to pick up the 2-0 lead in this best of 3.
And Preach had that hide and seek kind of thing going on, jumping out only to like come back like, oh hey, I'm still here, guys. Like I can fight now. And then it was a really close game, but give it to Mark Keppel.
Yep. So nicely done by these two teams coming in. Obviously, Mark Keppel going to make. Okay, so Swiss format. They're gonna be making their way for just circuit points coming in. If you want to check out more information about how the High School Star League playoffs work, you can check out our website, lol.hsstarleague.com. We'll have all the information. But guys, it is it for this best of three. But it's not it for the stream. We'll have one more best of three coming up today. And that will be, I believe it's Middlefield Collegiate Institute versus, oh man, the name escapes me right now. But anyway, we'll be right back to you. Middlefield Collegiate Institute versus Lowell High School. So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the High School Star League League of Legends Season 1 playoffs.
Through the skies and round your eyes and in the pockets of the time, a meeting place by night. Secret covered swans.